Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love.
We made it to Spanish Town.
Yeah.
We had a pretty uneventful docking. They were very helpful. They wanted us to back in, but we had the dinghy rigged to go forward, so they kind of gave up on us. And facilities here at Spanish Harbor, the Virgin Gorda Yacht Marina, with nice showers. I always worry about getting on and off the boats in marinas, but so far what I found in the BVIs is the docks are high. There isn't much of a change in the height of the water, so the docks are fixed and it's real easy to get on and off of the boat. So we're in Spanish Town. We're just heading over to see if we can pick up a little snack or something at the convenience store. Here's the little basics.
Alright, so we're walking along on Virgin Gorda. We're walking to a grocery store tonight. It's just after 6:40 a.m. The sun is coming up. You can hear all the chickens and, well, you hear the roosters, of course. You can't really hear the chickens from here. There's a boat neighbor. They came in right behind us coming into the marina. Here's quite a large yacht. It turns out this one you can rent through a charter company. It's 86 feet long and it's roughly $100,000 per week. This is a 65-foot catamaran named Maribel, and she is a beauty. And then what a beautiful yacht harbor. I did not expect to see this level of fanciness to the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbor. Really, really nice. And wow, deckhands came flying down to help us land. And I would highly recommend considering getting a slip here at Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbor. It was inexpensive, $1.30 per foot. And when you get here, it's easy to think that you'll do the check-in in this wonderful looking building. So first we scoured that building, but lo and behold, you go over to that small building in the distance that's the fuel dock and marina office. And then some kind people will check you in there. Simba was super helpful there. I believe his name was Mario, the deckhand, who helped us. Both really nice fellows. Hi, sweetie. Want to say what we're up to?
We are going to the Baths and Boulders, and we were hoping to get a cab, but there's nothing here.
Yeah, this is the cab parking lot. There's a few vehicles with workers. Here's where the cabs hang out.
All right, we got a ride.
Camera to camera. Notice as you get close to the baths, the only development is a lot fancier now. So, yeah, all of a sudden you get to these fancy homes that are vastly different than the homes around Spanish Town just a mile back. And looks like we're going to arrive at about 7:05 a.m. We heard to get here early to avoid all the cruise ships. Okay, the sign tells it all there, huh?
Yep, let's get going.
So there's Devil's Bay, and you can see a couple of boats are already moored out there. You grab mooring balls, and then you take the dinghy to the dinghy line. But we chose, rather than swim in, we're walking in. It's a beautiful trail, and already you see these giant granite boulders. Special shout out to Ron Sailing, Mullen, and Ewan. Your channel first showed us the bass ever years ago, and we're grateful to you, and so grateful that we get to now be here in this beautiful place. It's really neat along the way, and we've seen this even just walking along the road. These beautiful succulents just grow here naturally. Here goes a caterpillar just zipping along in the middle of the trail. You can see the dinghy line where you attach to that and then swim to shore, and I don't see any dinghies yet. This is Devil's Bay, and you can see the dinghy line, how you swim in. What do you think, my dear?
I think it's pretty amazing. It really isn't a very far swim.
No. And it's a sandy beach that you're landing on.
We're approaching our first bath. It's been a lovely hike. We've switched up our shoes from our trail running shoes to our water shoes. Let's see how this water feels. Oh, that feels nice. It's a little bit warm. Here's the whale boulder.
This is just beautiful. Wow.
This is fun to explore. I feel a bit like Tom Sawyer or something.
You can see the scale. That is a big, big boulder she's going by. Beautiful. Wow.
When in doubt, follow the footprints. And then there, oh, here's some stairs. Okay, at the inside of this rock. That is so cool. It's like so prehistoric. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Ooh, now we're gonna go down these steep stairs into the water. And it's a kind of a tight fit.
Listen to that deep sound down there.
I know, it's a little scary down here. The steps are really narrow, honey.
There goes Celia entering in. And then up here, you get a view again of the Sir Francis Drake Channel. There'll be a way out, I promise.
Wow, this is so amazing. The steps are super narrow, and Blair has like size 14 or 15 feet there, flippers there. And that's a smart idea. I think that's what I should have done too. There is a rope, and he's carrying a lot of stuff too. Oh, that breeze coming through feels really good.
Look at the scale here. The selfie stick is probably extended out to 9 or 10 feet. It just goes up and up and up. And Celia said go down backwards.
I went down backwards.
Yep, I heard that. That'll do it.
This is so pretty. Check it out. It's so beautiful. I'm up to just over my knees now.
Oh,
There's
wow.
my honey. Isn't this like a beautiful room? Oh no, what are you going to do, honey?
I do not know.
I think you're going to have to go back.
My mom was always like, oh, you have such nice broad shoulders. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can turn to the side. After our amazing exploration of the Great Bass, we walked about 1.5 miles back to our boat. For food, aren't you? Yeah. If you want an extreme close-up, is that what you're trying to do here?
Mom.
Stuck in there. Those little horns are going to grow and then you'll get your head stuck in there.
All right, my dear, how you doing back there?
Doing well.
Beautiful. Beautiful day on the Caribbean, and kind of like the baths. Even though this is not one of the absolute busiest cruising grounds in the world, but a very busy one. But wow, yesterday and today really show if you go to the right places at the right times, here you can still have some amazing peace. All right, my dear, what are we going to do?
We're going to tack. Are you ready to tack?
We are.
Okay, tacking.
So as Celia taps, watch that traveler on the jib. It'll shoot across toward the red kayak. So that block shot across, and that's it. We don't have to do anything else. All right, so this shows some navigational stuff. Up ahead, those two little rocks are called the Seal Dogs. And right over here to port, we've got Great Dog Island. And then the smaller one up there is George Dog Island. There's Mosquito Island and Mosquito Rock. And then coming into the channel. And then there is Prickly Pear Island. And then way out beyond it is Nickel Island. It's a more type of place out there. So this is coming in the famous North Sound of Virgin Gorda.
Well, this is the North Sound of Virgin Gorda, and the change in the watercolor is remarkable. We went from that sapphire color to like this more like turquoise or I don't know, would you call it dark aquamarine? It's just so pretty.
They really like you to back in. I think the reason they like that is then when you depart, it's easy. They don't need to help you depart. So my guess is that's part of it. But this is my first time ever backing in. Tricky because it's not our boat that I'm used to sailing, but we're 4 days into it. And luckily, I didn't have any sort of expensive boat next to me to worry about avoiding at all. Yeah, right. Although it is a wide, huge double wide slip.
We've had to learn a few new skills for this trip. One was, of course, was mooring and anchoring, but we've also had to learn how to manage the dinghy. We drag it behind us, but at slips they really want you to back in, so we had to figure out how to get it back up to the bow of the boat really fast as we were approaching. Really cute little accommodations, and they're making more. Such a cute place, and then you can see the moon up there.
All right, we are at the Bitter End Yacht Club. Andiamo is hidden by that catamaran with the big W, but we're over there right next to the Dion Sun, and people are just who's this relaxing in the hammock?
I think it's a movie star.
Ah, there's a movie star.
There's Blair out there on his way to Spanish Town. We are having dinner at Bitter End Yacht Club, a fancy resort. It was destroyed by Irma, but they rebuilt most of it, or at least part of it, and it's just beautiful. All right.
First painkillers, oh boy. Here's my ceviche. We had conch fritters, but we forgot to take a photo. And there's Celia's salad with
And we're fighting the flies ever since the food came.
After you have your painkiller, can you make it back to the boat?
I could end up walking off the dock.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Famous key lime pie.
Yeah. Yummy. It's good.
And here is the Bitter End Yacht Club, lit up at night. And our boat is over there by that huge yacht. There's a huge mast that's a really large catamaran, and then in front of that is a large 105-foot boat, and then our little boat's right next to that one. Some of the yachts have lights that light the water underneath the boat, and it's all the way over here by our boat, making the water kind of purple. Before leaving Bitter End Yacht Club, we took a little dinghy ride and went over to check out Saba Rock. We can't say enough how much we enjoyed our stay at the Bitter End Yacht Club and how friendly everyone was. We had several leaders come to our table at dinner to say hello and see how we were doing. We will definitely return to Virgin Gorda, the Bass, and the Bitter End Yacht Club. Stop a rock.
Yeah, we are indeed. We thought we'd check it out real quick before we head off to Anegada. Rumor has it that they spent $30 million fixing this up again after Hurricane Irma. And there's like a dinghy valet if you go on shore. And of course they have bars and rooms you can rent, all kinds of stuff.
Join us for our next video when we sail to Anegada. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
Time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me light, show me love.